What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? I'm back. I know it's been like 2 weeks, but my last video, man, the audio just sounded like crap. And I was just like, all right, no more videos until I solve this issue, which I finally solved it. Just got a brand new phone, so we're all good to go. Oh, man, it feels good knowing you guys will be able to hear me and the audio shouldn't be all messed up anymore. It's great. So it's been about 2 weeks. It's been about a long 2 weeks. And then in this 2 weeks, I actually picked up, helping my brother out with work and working with him. And by actually doing that and not doing these videos, my schedule actually got, teeter-tottered a little bit. So honestly, these last 2 weeks, I was like really scared for myself because I thought I did bad. I'm not even going to lie, I missed the gym for about 3 days. I missed the gym. And that was about the far as I got. And then I got myself back in. It wasn't like I took a break. I was so used to going everything first thing in the morning. And then I started working. So then I started, having to go late at night. And then I was just tired. And a couple nights are like, I'm just so tired, wore out. Screw it, I'm not going. But, I stayed on my diet. I stayed drinking my water. I didn't go off track too much on that side aspect, and actually I went and weighed myself this week, and honestly I thought I was going to plateau, or I was going to not get a good readout, but surprisingly I went in there and I was still able to lose 9 pounds, even though my schedule got all jacked and I felt like I did bad. I felt like I wasn't on that level that I was, for sure, because I was tripping out, like, man, this is going to be so bad. I probably gained weight. And then I go in there and I weigh myself and I weigh 386. So I went from 395 to 386 in this time span with my rocky schedule, not feeling 100%. And that was just all enjoyment news. I can't believe it, guys. 386. So that just shows you, if you're on this journey too with me and your schedule gets a little rocky, don't jump ship. Just settle down, ease your mind, dial it back into a schedule, get control of it. You'll be all right. Because I started tripping up, but then, I go weigh myself and I didn't really skip a beat at all. I still lost 5 and I still lost 4 in the 2 weeks. So my average has been 5 to 4 pounds a week. So I was still able to keep up my average, even though in my head I felt like I was doing bad, but I really wasn't, because I stayed to my regular plan. So if you're on this journey going to the gym every day, something comes across, you miss a few days, you start feeling like, getting all jumpy, like you're off track. Just try to remind yourself, calm down, stay with your diet. Don't switch up that much with your diet. Don't mess that up, because it just shows you, even though you might have messed up with the gym, but you stayed in tone with your diet, you were still active through the week, and then we're going to the gym the days you didn't make it, you were able still to do enough work to still have success. This whole life journey has just been amazing. Sometimes I just really can't believe it. Within 3 months now, with 3 months of doing this life, I'm down 74 pounds. 74 pounds, 3 months. Have you told me 3 months ago that I'd be sitting here at 386, 74 pounds down, and counting? I would probably told you it was a dream. But the reality of it is the truth. It's not a dream. I have put the work in. I have got the 386. And I can't wait to see the next step. In these 2 weeks, not only did I throw my pattern off, I'm going to be completely honest. I was on a dangerous slope. And what I mean by that is when I first started doing these videos, I had a vision. And those 2 weeks, I kind of wasn't seeing that vision, you know. And after like the third day of missing, that's what it was like. Sat down, I was like, all right, I'm going back to the gym. I'm going hard. And started going. It was still rocky schedule. Like one morning, I made it at 6 a.m. The next day, I think I got in there at 10:40 at night. The next day, I was in there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So my schedule has just been flip-flop. Nothing seemed right. Nothing seemed steady. And I was still down. And I just remember when I walked in and weighed this week, I walked in there in the weight clinic and I told myself, I said, prepare yourself for being 400 again. There's a good chance you've gained at least 5 to 6 pounds in this 2 weeks, and you could be back at the 400 mark. And that's what I was nervous. But I told myself, mistakes happen, mess-ups happen. You just got to keep moving forward and not, dwell on it too long if it is a negative report. And I had that 386, man. I still can't get over it. But it just shows hard work pays off. And even though I slacked in one aspect, I still kept it good on the other. So it almost like balanced itself out. I did bad with the gym, but I didn't do bad at home. It just messed my routine up. Lost the sight of my goals, but I was able to get it back. And I got them back now. And I'm full steaming ahead. My goals, I got a lot of them left. I'm just getting started. Now, I might just be getting started, but, I'm not going to lie, in these last 2 weeks, this could have been the killer to this whole movement. I allowed myself to play with the dangerous slope. I allowed myself to convince myself that it was okay to miss the gym 3 times in 1 week. Since I've started, I haven't missed the gym. Not even that many times in 3 months. Now, there's days that I do skip the gym. Not really skip the gym, but like my cardio days. Not every cardio day I go to the gym. If I have a chance to go walk, exercise outside, get my cardio in when I'm doing stuff around my house, because I'm remodeling stuff. If I feel like I can get my cardio in and get enough workout, then I won't go to the gym if I get enough cardio, and it's paid off. But I've substituted my workouts. This I wasn't doing. I was working all day. Yeah, I pushed a couple scrap cars and threw a couple tires around and stuff like that. So I was getting some kind of a workout done, but I still convinced myself that it was okay. I had good reasons to miss the gym when I really didn't. It was the fact that I didn't wake up early enough. I went to work all day, and I just got tired. Knowing that I could just force myself to go get my workout on and got it done and been over it. But I didn't. I chose, and it would have just been a matter of time until that started with my eating habits. I would have been at, Taco Bell or BK, convincing myself that it's just one bad meal. It's okay. I'm just eating one bad meal. And then, 3 weeks go down the road, and CJ's not been in the gym no more, and CJ's been eating fast food again, and CJ's gained 20 pounds back. Fuck that. I'm not playing with that. Got my ass back in the gym. And I'm thankful that I stayed true to my diet. And I'm thankful that I didn't get off the track too much. And I still had a positive 2 weeks out of it. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. There was a lot of luck on my side, and I feel. I did get a good result in this 2 weeks with my schedule all bumpy and playing with this dangerous slope, but guess what? I want to enjoy that, but I'm only going to enjoy it to a certain point, because at the end of the day, I let that happen one more time. I let that happen again. Next time it might not be losing 9 pounds within the 2 weeks that my schedule went all crazy. Next time it could be gaining 9 pounds or falling off the track completely. So my goals now is to never let myself get to that point, regardless if I'm working more, regardless. I have to hold myself accountable and still force myself to get my workouts in, regardless if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the morning, 12 at night, 1 in the morning. At some point of the day, regardless if it's morning, afternoon, or night, when I go to the gym, I got to get my work done, and there's no excuse. You gotta hold yourself accountable, so that way, at the end of the day, when you messed up. Because it's nobody's fault that, I played with danger for 2 weeks of my own. I'm just glad to be back. I'm just glad to be making videos and making good quality videos. About time. I'm really excited to see where I can take this to. This journey has just really been amazing. I've literally been thinking about this video for about the last 2 days since I've got this phone. And still to this day, I have no clue what to even talk about today. So I'm just basically talking about anything on my mind. Especially, obviously, my 2-week slump. But it just feels good to be back. It feels good to see everybody support comments. I've had a few people reach out like, hey, you still going to the gym? You still on your journey? You didn't get off your journey, did you? And for those people who've reached out, I appreciate it. The texts, the conversations we have daily about working out and our health. And some of you guys are on similar journeys as me. There's a few of you guys I've already watched do the journey. I've already watched them lose the weight. And now they're at the point where, they're still working out and, they can do a little bit more than I can. They're able to go out and have a cheat day and go to the bar and not worry about it because they already got their goals, They have got to that level. So that's the thing I enjoy the most, honestly, is talking with those guys. They've already done it. And they see it, and then they're giving me the confidence, because what they're saying, it's like, yes, I'm just enjoying this, this positive. A lot of people who know me very personally know I've always battled on being a positive person. My biggest downfall in life, I've always focused on negative things. Never really built around the positive. And that's what I'm trying to do with my life now, is it don't matter. It don't matter what happens. I just want to focus on the positive. Build on the positive. Try to fix every negative I possibly can fix. And now my goal is, one of my big ultimate goals around this whole journey is just not only become really great at being healthy, transforming my body from unhealthy to healthy is my main goal. But my ultimate goal at the end of this whole road, and I just came up with this the other day, My biggest thing in life, and I've noticed, and I've never told no one this, and I'm going to tell you guys first time, is I've realized my whole goal, like my whole life, I've only cared about knowing how to do things. And once I've known how to do things, I tend to be like, okay, I know how to do this. That's cool. And then move on to the next. I've never really cared on becoming great at things. I've only cared on knowing how to do things. And once I know how to do it, then I'm like, all right, I know how to do it for the rest of my life. I move on to the next thing. I've never really cared about being great at things. Like, sure, I want to be good at things and great at things. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I never put that work in to become great. I've put the work in and became good at things. But I want to say came at great at things. Even though I'm maybe in my head and being cocky and thinking I'm great at things. And now I'm truly realizing that that's been something I've lacked my whole life. And that's my ultimate goal. My new ultimate goal now is to truly follow my dreams. Stop letting negative thoughts in my head that hold me back from what I want to do. But just not that, is I want to become great at everything I do. Not great, better than everybody, like the negative great. Just great for myself and myself only. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if I do this better than someone or this better, or I can go to the gym and bench more than this guy, or all that stuff don't matter at the end of the day. I just want to be great to myself. I want to get to the point where I'm not cheating myself. Like, I'm literally becoming great at everything I possibly do. You know, I understand that I'm not going to be able to be the greatest in the world or the greatest at every single thing I do. But, I mean, if I'm going to do it, I just want to be great at it. I want to be able to become the best of the best on something I do. And that's with, like, going to the gym, losing weight, being healthy. I want to become great. And why I want to become great is because I want to become great so that way when I do hit my goals and I do able to check all my checks, like I did this, I did that, I did this, I want those checks to remain in place. I don't want those checks to get checked and then 5 years later I get lazy again and now all them checks are gone and I'm back to being fat again. I want those checks to always remain there. Not to brag, not to show off, to show myself, hey, you can lose this weight. You can remain healthy. You can have the life you want if you put your mind to it. And that's what I've got myself in 2 weeks. That I realized I thought I was becoming good. I was getting cocky. Not really cocky, but in my head, I wasn't aware that something with my scheduling could trigger such a up and down week for me that I was messing with that much danger. So in these 2 weeks, I realized that, yeah, of course, I became good at losing weight. I became good at going to the gym and working out. But I'm not great. Because one thing came and altered my schedule just that much, really. Really think about just this much. This is just a little bit of obstacle that I could easily fix and work the gym in. Not a big obstacle came in, but one little thing came in, and I allowed it to make my last 2 weeks ago like this. So I thought I was good, and I had a good thing going, and it was just going to be steamrolled to 200 pounds lost. Like, I really felt like I really did truly at one point feel like I was steamrolling through all my goals. Like, nothing was blocking me, and I'm like, this is probably one of the easiest times I've had losing weight. I haven't hit a roadblock. And then out of nowhere, bam! It almost happened. I beat it, but it almost happened. So now I want to become great. So you know what? If I can become great at it, if I become great at working out, that means I want to get to the point where my schedule can get alternate all at once, but my work stays the same. That's my ultimate goal, is start to get to the point. I want to become good and great at what I'm doing where my schedule can get switched. My hours can get changed, but my work stays the same. That's what I want. And for the first time I realized in my life that, becoming great at things you do is a must. Because you know what? When you're trying to become great at things and you're putting the hard work in, nothing but good things happen. And that's what I need to do. Is just keep putting the hard work in, staying focused, not getting off track, following my goals, remembering 3 months when I walked in the gym what my goals were, and executing them. I know what I have to do now, these 2 weeks, and I'm going to go get my goals. And I hope you guys come along with the ride, because I think this is going to be a good ride. I'm really excited. So do me a favor, like always, please share my video. Go like my Gym Life page now on Facebook. This video will be posted right on it. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on TikTok. You already know. If you don't have the information, always feel free. I'll make sure all my information gets put on the page as well. But until next time, I'm going to end this video with, have a great day. You got this. Anybody that's, on the same journey as me, if you guys ever need anything, feel free to message me. I would love to talk to some of you guys. That's one thing I do love. I love talking to other people on the same journey, and it is great to bounce off each other and, see where each other are at in their journeys. It's amazing. Self-love, self-care, mental care is amazing. If it wasn't for the gym, I don't even understand where my mental health would be, because honestly, the gym keeps me on track 99% of the time. Without the gym, I get pretty loose in the head there. So the gym is definitely my place to go. So I'm going to end this video with, always follow your goals. Never give up. Keep working hard. Go get them. All right, guys. Like I already said, please go share my video, like my page, subscribe to my YouTube. Other than that, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next week, hopefully with some even better results. Later, guys. Thank you for all the love and support.